Hey folks, thanks for tuning into today's video. This will be the last video on this topic as I don't want to be the person that sticks their nose in where it doesn't belong. I don't really have a side to take. I don't stand on the side of one or the other. But I did notice in the comments that over 900 comments that the main theme you guys seem to be searching for was honesty and truth, and so I thought I would give another side to the story. Again, I don't have any ill intent to anybody involved in this headline or story. It's just me covering what I read, and I think it's important that you see both sides so you can formulate your own opinion. So there was over 45,000 people that saw the video that I made. Now the video was at 4 a.m. I was talking on my live stream. I cut out a section of the live stream and posted it, and then went to bed. I wasn't expecting it to get that many views. I probably would have prepared a little bit differently if I had thought it was actually going to get viewed at all. Now, there will be links in the descriptions for all the articles that I'm referencing, and I'll read them word for word, and I'll try to be careful because Curtis Media has since done a video, and he's been given certain bail conditions, and all of that stuff can be viewed and heard from his viewpoint. Now, as far as I'm concerned, there was an overriding theme in the comments that the reason this person was arrested was because he got too close to the truth. I don't know if that's true or not. There is an article here posted by the Daily Star that posted a sick video of the sad operation to recover the mum of two from the River Wire has a past string of convictions. My job is not to judge somebody for something that happened in the past. Could all just be irrelevant, but I think it's important that you do know maybe why the police were interested, and maybe it wasn't just because they were riding too close to the truth. Has a string of convictions next to his name, including burglary, fraud, drink driving, and perverting the cause of justice the Sun has uncovered. So that's the Sun. Again, you'll have to ask the Sun if that's true or not. He was also behind bars in 2018 for tricking women into taking gym photographs. False representation came after he posed in gyms as a modelling agent who needed women to promote a firm's leggings. He subsequently then shared those photographs and videos of the duped gym goers on his own social media to sell his own fitness product. However, in fairness to Curtis Media, he recently spoke and he said the criminal convictions have nothing to do with the case and are old news, and it was not young women. So those are the two sides of the story that are posed. I'm not going to give my opinion on them. You can formulate your own opinion on them. However, if it was to do with videoing and taking pictures and that kind of thing, which it does seem to be, then in my perspective, it seems entirely reasonable as to why the police may be interested in somebody that is once again filming around different areas. Now, the other article is from The Shuttle, the Kidderminster Shuttle. And again, this article is from 2011. So it's old news. It might not be relevant at all. It says he breached the last October order when he was arrested for drink driving on the M6. He pleaded guilty to receiving 2 registration plates stolen from a car parked. Now, again, the Kidderminster Shuttle, I have no idea if this is accurate or not. However, what this does lend credence to is a few days ago and a few videos ago, Curtis was indeed spoken to by the police about his number plates, and people sort of speculated that it may be because they're just trying to get him away from the scene. He's getting too close to the truth and stuff like this. But I think reading these two articles and thinking logically about it, if there's been incidents with registration plates before, it seems reasonable for the police to take an interest in his registration plates in the future. And if he's had incidents with filming in the past, it seems entirely reasonable for the police to take an interest in somebody filming. Whether what Curtis Media was doing was right or wrong to do with the Nicola Bulley case is not for me to say. You can formulate your own opinions. But I'd like to have just given a little bit of background information as to why maybe the police weren't quite overstepping the mark as much as people have said, and to me it does seem quite logical. When it comes to the actual filming in public, as far as I'm aware, you're allowed to film in public. If I was to walk down the street and film a lot of strangers, I'm allowed to do that, and I'm also allowed to post that. However, if in the past I've had issues with the police, then it would seem reasonable if I ever got questioned, hey, why are you doing X or Y? So folks, hopefully that gives you a clearer picture of what exactly could have gone on, and maybe it helps, again, paint a more clear image for you in your mind about the events, how they came to be, maybe why the arrest happened. There are a variety of content creators all discussing a huge variety of theories, discussing families and all of that stuff, which I don't necessarily agree with, but they're all doing it, and they're all doing their own takes on speculation and going up to the scene, and maybe they're sitting at home and not going to the scene. But none of them have really been pronged quite like Curtis Media. Maybe this information that I've brought to light is the reason that he has indeed been kind of profiled and told to stop, or maybe it's something entirely different. I'm not here to speculate. I think this case is about the tragic loss of life of Nicola Bulley and how her family can begin to move on with her children. I don't think this case should become about Curtis Media and were the police right or wrong to do X and Y. I'm just here to give you some thoughts and opinions and a few facts to help you once again formulate that image in your mind of what happened. So this will be the last video on the topic. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I didn't overstep any mark and everything was clear. Have a good one. Take it easy. Maybe consider liking, commenting, subscribing or whatever, but this channel is primarily for games discussion and stuff like that. If you want to see videos kind of around sports and other things, then check out the other channel available in the description. Thanks very much. Have a good day.